Today is another Primark haul. It's not overly exciting. I have about 4 or 5 items to show you. But what I thought I would do is kind of put them on and then show you how I plan to dress them up and dress them down. I needed some new things for my wardrobe but didn't want to go overboard. We've got money to go elsewhere this month, but I definitely needed some things. I've decided that I need to be a wee bit smarter and stop just wearing that blue jumper that we all know. You're probably sick of the sight of it. So I've got a couple of things, no trousers, I have 2 skirts, and I'm just going to show you how I plan in my head to have them just casually out and about with the pram and out with Georgia, and then maybe going out for lunch or going out for dinner, and how to mix and match them, so almost like capsule key items. Now I am in no way kind of fashionable or into fashion, or I mean I will give it a good go, but I'm not stylish in any way, so this is a big deal. Hopefully I can pull this off, and should you ever see me in that blue jumper when it's not just a sloggy day around the house, then please tell me to get it off. But let's just jump right into it. Start with the little things first. I picked up some nails. I love Primark nails. If I don't have my gels on in between times, I'm quite bad for not biting my nails but biting the skin around it. I know it's disgusting, but I can't help it. I'm a picker and a biter and I'm ashamed. But these always seem to, once my nails are done and they're on, I seem to really stop and I get nice nails. So I put these ones on today. It looks a bit clawish. But they're really, they're okay. I wouldn't say they're really pretty. They're rose gold stiletto ones. That it depends what way that, like just now they look quite nice in the camera, but I think sometimes they look a bit like, do you know, your granny's pal that smoked too much. Always had that kind of colour on. I can't decide. I picked up them, and I also picked up these Mumma.Murray square gloss stiletto nails. This is my favourite colour. If not slightly darker, you know, like a Chanel Rouge Noir kind of colour is my fave. But when they're £1, it does you. They last about a week. They're always quite good for kind of in-betweeny stages, and if you need them to come off, just soak your hands in hot water and they'll pop right off. So yeah, I got these and these. So that was £2. I picked up these. I thought these were really cute. These are kind of Converse style trainers in a nice, it feels like obviously not leather, but it's like a leather feel material, and I've just noticed that my nails go, see, not stylish, didn't plan that, and yet it worked out. Yep, the little rose gold ring loops and nice thick chunky laces. Got them in a size 6 because I have banana boats. But I think these are really nice, and this is what I kind of plan to dress up and dress down. I bought this really pretty jumper. I really like this. This is the first, well, one of the first times that I've ever went into a Primark changing room to try things on. Usually I think, ugh, it's £5, just get it, and if it doesn't, it's fine. But I thought, I've got the time. It was a kind of nice, quiet day. It wasn't like the mayhem that Primark sometimes is, and tried it on. So I was really impressed when I picked this up. It's kind of ribbed material, if you can see. Long sleeves. It fits quite nice just to kind of your hip, and a nice crew neck. Normally I don't like high necks at all, I don't think I suit them, but I really like this. I got it in a small, which is a 10 to 12, and I've seen posters everywhere in Primark saying new improved sizing, so I feel like great, because a 10 is definitely a small in my eyes. Extra small would be like a 6 to an 8 to me anyway, and it always has been. Aha, see? New improved sizing, so I think, yeah, they've fixed that. So it's in colour charcoal, and it was £6. And I actually want to go back and get it in some other colours. I'd like a nice burgundy or a deep red and maybe like a khaki, but they had hundreds of colours. I'm definitely going to get more. And since I'm not allowed to wear my big blue sloggy jumper, I got a nice grey sloggy jumper. It is like as soft as a kitten. It is so sweet. I like this. Again, it's kind of ribbed, but it's super duper soft. Crew neck, nice and long, nice and baggy, with nice long sleeves. This is what I live for. I always did like big jumpers anyway, but when I first became a mum and breastfed Georgia, it was so easy to put a jumper on and I can just shove it up and get her fed kind of thing without anyone really noticing or without any faff. So it just seems to be like a real mum essential to have a nice baggy jumper, and I've just really never got out of the habit of it because I really enjoy it. So pick that one up. That again is a size small, so 10 to 12, and this was £10. Now I bought skirts. I usually only buy skirts for like nights out. I would get like a nice pencil. I love a leather pencil skirt. love them. But I feel like it's either with a nice blouse and a pair of stilettos or none at all. And I see quite a lot of girls out just with a pair of trainers or like nice boots, and they're only going out with the pram. This is when I feel like I need to get my finger out and start looking nice and not looking like the inside of a bin. So I found this, which is really not my kind of cup of tea. I thought it kind of reminded me of being a wee girl, but I like the shape of it. And actually it's like jumper, really comfy, cosy material. From afar, I actually thought it was like a tartan skirt, which I do love. But even better that it's this really comfy material. The way it's sat, these little pleats do kick out, so it's going to give you a nice little shape. And I think depending on how thick your tights are, what kind of denier they are, you can have high-waisted with a nice blouse and it'd be quite short, but if your tights are dark enough I think you'd be okay. Or pull it down and have something on top. So I was really pleased with this. Again, a size 10 and it was £8. So I'm excited to try this on with boots. I think this will be really nice. And this other one, which I love. See, I love a leather skirt. Clearly not real leather, it's faux leather, and it's £8. Can you believe that? This really beautiful zip, which actually is the back detail, with a little ring pull. And again, it kind of sits round your waist. Not high-waisted, but definitely waist. And then kind of kicks out in this box shape. I love this. I love this colour. It's not kind of blush and peachy pink. It's quite insipid on my skin. I've got quite a sallow kind of yellowy skin tone, so that's too wishy-washy. This is still a kind of, I don't know, like a dusky pink kind of colour. Does it say? Dark pink they're calling it. But I think this, I've got a lipstick that matches this perfectly, and I think this with a nice big jumper, a scarf, a pair of boots can be casual or smart. So let's get trying on. Watching today's video. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, then please give us a nice big thumbs up and hit the subscribe or the notification bell so you don't miss another video. But until then, I'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.